You're watching WMAR 2 News.
And thank you for streaming this WMAR 2 News update. I'm Jamie Costello. Masks will no longer be needed in state buildings. The governor announced today the end of the mandate as the state's positivity drops below 4%. Hospitalizations are also dropping. They're now below 800. The mandate will end next week. The governor wants the State Board of Education to end its mask policy in schools as well. Baltimore County also announcing the end of its mask mandate. The indoor mask requirement for county buildings and facilities will end next Monday, and required COVID-19 testing for unvaccinated employees will end then as well. And look at our current COVID numbers as they continue to drop. Positivity is now below 4%. That's the first time since before Thanksgiving. 72 fewer Marylanders are also in the hospital. We're also putting our recent COVID trends in focus to see just how much our metrics have gotten better. The second week in January, we saw an average of nearly 558 ICU beds being used for COVID at its peak. Well, last week's average is down to 200, about how many the state has utilizing during the Delta surge in the fall. More than 3,300 beds on average were also used during the peak, and that has since dropped to just over 1,000 last week. And testing rates are also dropping as the Omicron surge passes. The second week of January saw the highest average daily test taken in Maryland during the pandemic. On average, more than 64,000 tests were being processed per day. Last week's average daily tests were fewer than 30,000 per day.
And now from WMAR 2 News, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
And we are tracking temperatures that are going to be on the chilly side as you head out of the door in the morning. We're talking about teens and low 20s for the start of the day. Grab the sunglasses to go with that coat, though, because an abundance of sunshine is in the forecast. But it's going to be a struggle to get out of the 30s. I do think that we'll top out in the low 40s here in Baltimore, but most other locations will not be quite as fortunate. Thankfully, the numbers improve as we head through the next few days, expecting temps to climb into the low 50s by Wednesday, and then strong southerly flow ahead of a cold front. Going to send temperatures into the mid 60s on Thursday, but that's also going to bring some late day rain chance.
All right. Thank you, Patrick. Click with us online at WMAR2news.com all day for updates on top stories and breaking news. Also for news and weather while you're on the go, download the WMAR 2 News app in the App Store.